I know what you're thinking. This looks super complicated, right? But what if I told you it's just a recipe? Seriously, today we're going to learn how to read and write in the secret language of the universe by balancing chemical equations. And trust me, it's not about memorizing a bunch of weird formulas. It's about understanding the basic rules for how literally everything gets made. So let's jump in.
Okay, sounds like a trick question, doesn't it? But believe it or not, the answer is a perfectly balanced recipe. I mean, think about it. Whether you're baking a cake and you need just the right amount of flour, or you're launching a rocket with a super precise mixture of fuel, getting those ingredients exactly right is everything. In chemistry, we call that balancing an equation, and it all comes down to one simple, unbreakable rule. So here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at what a broken recipe in chemistry even looks like. Then, we'll uncover the one golden rule that lets us fix it. After that, we'll walk through the balancing act, step by step, and solve a puzzle together. And finally, we'll see why any of this matters way beyond a classroom. Okay, first up, the broken recipe. Let's take a look at what happens when a chemical equation, our recipe for reality, just doesn't add up. A chemical equation is really just a recipe card. On the left side, you've got your ingredients, chemists call these reactants, and on the right side, you've got your final dish, the products. And that little arrow in the middle, that's just a fancy way of saying makes or turns into. Simple as that. Let's use the all-time classic recipe for water. Our ingredients, or reactants, are hydrogen gas, H2, and oxygen gas, O2. The result, or product, is water, H2O. But hang on a second. If you actually count the atoms, you'll spot a huge problem. We start with 2 oxygen atoms on the left, but we only have 1 on the right. It's like an atom just vanished. That's like putting 2 eggs in a cake mix and only finding 1 in the final cake. Something's wrong here. This recipe is definitely broken. So where in the world did that oxygen atom go? To figure that out, we need to understand chemistry's one simple, unbreakable rule. And here it is, the law of conservation of mass. All this really says is that you can't just create or destroy atoms out of thin air during a chemical reaction. They can get rearranged into new molecules, sure, but every single atom you start with has to be there at the end. Which means our missing oxygen atom didn't just disappear. It's a huge clue that our recipe isn't finished yet. The brilliant 18th century chemist Antoine Lavoisier totally nailed it when he said this. It sums up the whole idea perfectly. All the pieces you start with have to be present at the end. They're just shuffled around into something new. This right here is our golden rule for fixing that broken recipe. So with that golden rule fresh in our minds, we can get to the fun part, the balancing act. This is the hands-on method for fixing our recipe and making sure everything lines up perfectly. Okay, now this is probably the most important secret to balancing, and it's all about what you can and, more importantly, what you can't change. We are allowed to change the number of whole molecules. We do this by putting big numbers out front, and we call those coefficients. Think of it like doubling a cookie recipe. You're using 2 cups of flour instead of 1. But what we can never ever do is change the small numbers inside a formula. Those are called subscripts. Because look, changing H2O to H2O2 doesn't just add an oxygen. It turns water into hydrogen peroxide. You've created a totally different thing. So rule number 1, don't touch the little numbers. And here is our simple 3-step game plan that works every single time. Step 1, we take an inventory. We just count up all the atoms on both sides of the arrow. Step 2, we start adding those big numbers, the coefficients, to try and even things out. And step 3, we just recount and repeat, adjusting as we go until everything is perfectly matched on both sides. That's it. All right, we've got the rule, we've got the strategy. It is time to put it all together and actually solve our water puzzle. Let's do this. Here it is again, our unbalanced, broken recipe. But this time is different. Now we know exactly what to do to fix it. Okay, step 1, let's do our atom inventory. On the left, the reactant side, we've got 2 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms. Easy enough. Now on the right, the product side, we have 2 hydrogens, but only 1 oxygen. So the hydrogens look okay for now, but the oxygen is totally out of whack. That's our first target. So to fix that oxygen problem, we need 2 oxygens on the right side. Now remember, we can't just change the H2O formula, but what we can do is say we're going to make 2 whole water molecules. So let's just pop a big coefficient 2 right in front of the H2O. Our recipe now says it makes 2 waters. Okay, now let's recount and see what that did. On the left, nothing's changed, still 2 hydrogens and 2 oxygens. But on the right, aha, we now have 2 oxygens. That's awesome. But by making 2 water molecules, we've accidentally changed our hydrogen count to 4. So we fixed one problem, but we kind of created another. And you know what? That is totally normal. It's all part of the process. No problem at all. To fix the hydrogen, we just need 4 atoms on the left to match the 4 on the right. And since hydrogen gas comes in nice pairs of H2, all we have to do is put a big 2 in front of it. Now we're saying we're starting with 2 hydrogen molecules. All right, time for the final inventory check. Let's see. On the left, 2 times 2 gives us 4 hydrogens, and we have 2 oxygens. On the right, 2 times 2 gives us 4 hydrogens, and 2 times 1 gives us 2 oxygens. We've got 4 and 2 on the left, and 4 and 2 on the right. Yes, everything is perfectly balanced. And there you have it. Puzzle solved. This is the correct balanced recipe for making water. It tells us that exactly 2 molecules of hydrogen gas will react with exactly 1 molecule of oxygen gas to create 2 perfect molecules of water. Every single atom is right where it should be. So we balanced our first equation. That's awesome. But you might be thinking, okay, that's a neat little puzzle, but who cares? Well, this skill is so much more than a puzzle. It's actually critical to how our entire modern world functions.
Seriously, this is the chemistry behind the real world. Pharmacists use this to get the dosage exactly right in your medicine, so it's safe and effective. NASA engineers use it to calculate the perfect fuel mix to get a rocket into orbit. Manufacturers use it to make products without wasting materials. Environmental scientists use it to figure out how pollution forms and how to clean it up. It is, quite literally, everywhere you look. So you see, this isn't just some abstract exercise. It's a fundamental skill for understanding and, well, for building the world around us. You've just learned a key part of the language of creation. So the only real question left is, what will you build with it?